Hello everyone, I'm back today to talk about another one of my favorite tarot decks. This one is called the Dreaming Way Tarot. This is another pretty popular deck, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me use it a lot for our daily universal readings. And this deck was created in South Korea by an author and an artist, an illustrator. The author, whose name is Rome Choi, he says that the deck is informed by his study of transpersonal psychology and Zen Buddhism and meditation, and that all of the images for the deck came to him in a dream. So that's why it's called the Dreaming Way Tarot. Um, and if you've seen my how to interview a tarot deck video, this is the deck that I used in that video. So I'll link to that down below. So here's what the backs look like. A very pretty green. I like them a lot. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite cards and tell you about some of the themes here. Most of the cards have people in them. And there is some diversity in the people. There are some people who are, I think, purposely gender ambiguous. And there are a lot of women in the deck too, and men, of course. And there's some Asian-looking people and some European white-looking people, but that's pretty much it as far as diversity. But I still appreciate it. It's still better than most decks out there. I think you'll agree. And some of the cards are very reminiscent of the Rider-Waite-Smith style and symbols, and then some of them do a complete departure. So if you're brand new to reading tarot, it might be a little bit difficult, but not really all that difficult. If you do have some experience with the Rider-Waite-Smith style of deck, then it should be a pretty easy transition for you to use this deck. And I know that it's been voted, I can't remember where I saw this, the most fashionable deck, because so many people in the deck are dressed like very fashionably. You'll see what I mean. And I also know some people like to trim the borders of this deck. It's not something I've ever considered doing to one of my decks, but I know a lot of people have trimmed the borders from these. All that white, I guess, around the edge bothers them. So here we have the Page of Pentacles, which I love. It's very reminiscent for me of how I was as a kid, kind of walking around with my nose in a book. And the Sun is a really great card. It's got the baby and the sunflowers. It's all about rebirth and fertility and creation. This is another great page. This is the Page of Wands. To me, it just brings back, again, my childhood experiences at the beach. And these are gorgeous, you have to admit. This is a really strong Five of Pentacles, I think. I mean, you just really feel for this poor woman sitting here with her bare feet, and she's filthy and she's suffering. And it's also a very modern-looking deck. Some of the cards are very modern-looking. Some of them are more like they could be from another time period. Here is the High Priestess. This is one of the most famous cards in the deck. I love her look. Like she's just not gonna take any BS from anybody. This is a beautiful hermit. One of my favorite hermits of all time. Really gorgeous hermit card. Here's a death card. This is another powerful card. Great colors, just great feeling in all of these cards. And here's one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is the Ten of Cups. I think the reason why I connect with this card so strongly is because this actually kind of looks like my family. My husband is Korean American, and our kids are mixed, and we have 2 kids. And anyway, so this just makes me think of like happy family times. I love that one. A lot of the women in the deck are pregnant, which I also love, and that was new to me. I'd never seen that. Some people say the Empress in the Rider-Waite-Smith looks like she's a little pregnant, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's like kind of hidden. But here it's really obvious. So here's some examples. The Wheel of Fortune is pregnant. The Empress is pregnant, which makes complete sense. She should be. The Star is pregnant. I know that'll resonate with a lot of people. And of course, then we have some kids here. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, and they have kids with them, which I think is really sweet and makes a lot of sense. So in that way, the cards kind of reflect real life a bit more. Then we have a lot of angels. So I know a lot of you have angel cards and use angel cards. A lot of the cards here are angels. So the Lovers card, the Lovers looks like they're being counseled by an angel with her beautiful wings. And then we have the Angels of Judgment. And we have Temperance as an angel also. So I know a lot of people like that. And finally, we have a lot of blindfolded characters. So here's a few. Here's the Two of Swords, which is again part that is the original symbol, is that she's blindfolded. Same thing with Eight of Swords. This is also in the original Rider-Waite-Smith. And then we have Justice, who's also always blindfolded. But in fact, in this deck, there are even more blindfolded figures. So that is my walkthrough of the Dreaming Way Tarot. And as I mentioned in my tarot deck interview video, for me, this deck reads as a no-nonsense deck. If you want honesty, straightforward answers, if you really want to look into the mirror and see what's really there, the light, the dark, the good, the bad, the pretty, the ugly, all of it, this deck will show it to you. So it's a great deck to work with in that sense if you really want to get to the truth of the matter. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and let me know if you have any questions or comments. And also, please visit my website if you'd like to order a reading with me, because I would love to read for you too. Hope everyone has a great day. It's the first day of spring here in New York City, so the birds are chirping and the sun is out and it feels really good. So hope you're all having a great day. Love to all of you. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.